Hello everyone, I am Ajay, 2nd BCA, Department of Computer Science, KCS College. Now we are going to see what is operating system and its types. First, what is an operating system? An operating system, simply OS, is a program that acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware. It controls execution of all kinds of programs. An operating system is software which perform all the basic tasks like file management, memory management, process management, handling inputs and outputs, and controlling peripheral devices such as disk drives and printers. Let's see its types. First one, batch operating system. Second one, time sharing operating system. Third one, distributed operating system. Fourth one, network operating system. Fifth one, real-time operating system. First one, batch operating system. This type of operating system does not interact with the computer directly. There is an operator which takes similar jobs having the same requirements and group them into batches. It is the responsibility of the operator to sort them with similar needs. Its advantages: multiple users can share the batch system. The ideal time for the batch system is very less. It is easy to manage a large work repeatedly in batch systems. Its disadvantages: batch systems are hard to debug. It is sometimes costly. The other jobs will have to wait for an unknown time if any jobs fails. Some of the examples for the batch operating system is payroll systems and bank statements and much many more. The pictorial of the batch operating system is shown in here. Let's see the second one, time sharing operating system. In this, each task is given some time to execute, so all the tasks work smoothly. Each user gets the time of CPU as they use a single system. These systems are also known as multitasking systems. Some of the advantages of each task gets an equal opportunity. Fewer chances of duplication of software. CPU idle time can be reduced. And its disadvantages is reliability problem. One must have to take care of the security and integrity of user programs and data. Data communication problem is here. Some examples for time sharing operating system is Multics, Unix, and many more. The pictorial representation here. Third one is distributed operating system. These systems processor differ in size and function. The major benefit of working with these types of operating system is that it is always possible that one user can access the files or software which is not actually present in this system, but some other system connected within this network. Its advantages are failure of one will not affect the other network communications, as all systems are independent from each other. Electronic mail, that is email, increases the data exchange speed. Since resources and being shared, communications is highly fast and durable. And disadvantages are failure of the main network will stop the entire communication. These types of systems are not readily available as they are very expensive. It's a pictorial representation here. Some of the examples of distributed operating systems are Locus and many more. The fourth one we are going to see is a network operating system. It is said all the users are well aware of underlying configurations of all the users within the network, the individual connections, and many more. And that's why these computers are properly known as tightly coupled systems. They are connected each other with. Advantages: highly stable centralized servers. Security concerns are handled through servers. New technologies and hardware graduation are easily integrated into the system. Disadvantages: servers are costly. Users have to depend on a central location for most operations. Maintenance and updates are required regularly. Some examples for this: Microsoft Windows Server 2003, Microsoft Windows Server 2008, Unix, Linux, Mac OS X, Novel Network, and BST and many more. Next thing. Fifth one is real-time operating system. These types of OS serves real-time systems. The time interval required to process and respond to inputs is very small. This time interval is called response time. These are used when the time requirements that are very strict, like missiles system, air traffic control system, robots, and many things. There are two types in it. It have first one hard time real system, second one soft real time system. The hard real time OS means for applications where time constraints are very strict and even the shortest possible delay is not accessible. These OS are for applications where for time construction is less strict. Its advantages for maximum consumption, task shifting, focus on application, error-free memory allocation. Disadvantages are limited tasks, use heavy system resources, complex algorithms, device reverse and interrupt signals, threat priority. Some examples for the real-time systems are scientific experiments, medical image systems, industrial control systems, weapon systems, robots, air traffic control systems, and many more. Thanks for watching.